I'm so happy they're back. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my Boxycharm product review for February. It's like 6 days into March now, but I have my thoughts finally. I was super stoked about this box, and I'm going to link the unboxing down below if you haven't seen it already. I loved it so much, and I was so excited to try every single product, so I do have some thoughts because I've been using every single product. So if you want to see my review, then let's just get into it. Okay, I'm gonna go down from like what's on the card here, and I'm going to make sure to mention the prices. So the first thing is by Too Faced. This is the Better Than Sex mascara. This retailed for $24. It says that this will live up to the name. I don't agree. So I mentioned here that it's like very top heavy. Like this part where the actual wand is quite heavy and quite luxurious, but this almost feels cheap. And that doesn't really bother me that much. It's $24, and that's a lot of money for mascara. So this wand looks very similar to the ColourPop BFF mascara that just launched, and I said that about the BFF mascara when I was reviewing it on the channel. Very similar. They have it tapered in right about here. There's a bunch of little bristles. It's quite big and fluffy, and that's pretty cool. On first application, I loved this. It really separated my lashes, gave them so much volume. I was really living for this mascara, and the first time I wore it, I think I only wore it for a few hours, I was like, this is great. This is better than sex. Like, I finally understand the hype. And then I wore it the next time, and you know how I said the ColourPop BFF mascara transferred and crunched like crazy? They must be exact dupes for each other, because this crunched off and smudged like crazy. Like, I've mentioned before that I love a bunch of Tarte mascaras. Right now I'm using the Tarte Tarteist mascara, and that does flake and smudge as well. Like, I feel like any mascara that isn't waterproof does. It just doesn't do it nearly as badly as this. Like, pretty much, as you can see my makeup on today, it would have smudged all the way down here past my concealer, and the flaking was really bad. I was, again, almost embarrassed to go to work like that and be at work like that. So that's this mascara. It's definitely not a favorite for me. I don't think it's worth the price. As I mentioned in my ColourPop mascara video, there are so many other mascaras that do such a better job than this, and they're more affordable. If you're looking for one from the drugstore, try the Maybelline Lash Sensational. It is so good in either waterproof or regular. This just really did not live up to the hype, and it definitely was not as good as everyone claims it to be. I've heard that when it first came out, it used to be like that good, but now it's just not. So definitely not my favorite. This is a thumbs down product. The next product on here is from Pretty Vulgar. This is the bronzer in the shade Bronze Mannequin. Oh my god, I just realized now it has a shade name. Been tagging just Bronze Bee bronzer. Okay, anyway, Pretty Vulgar has the most beautiful packaging. It looks like a frame, and it has the name, and then this is the bronzer. I mentioned in my video I was so excited because this bronzer looked like it's going to be a really good shade match for me, and it is. It looks incredible. This retails for $32. This is quite an expensive bronzer, but I actually really like this. Now, this is a really powdery, but I've used this both as like an eyeshadow and a bronzer, and I really like the effect. It is quite soft, so for my fair skin it works really well. I don't know how Bronze Mannequin would work on a lot of deeper skin tones or even light skin tones. I feel like this is quite a light bronzer, but I love the formula of this. It's reminiscent of their blush, which I love so much. So I was really excited to get this, and I really do love this, and I have been using this quite often in my makeup routine. It sits in my bronzer drawer now, and it's one of those that like I don't have to work with. It just kind of goes on and looks nice any day, which is so good for those days where I just don't have time. So I've really been loving this bronzer. This is definitely a thumbs up for me. I'm so happy I got this in the box. Alright, next is from Touch in Sol, and I'm a little upset about this. This is the No Problem Primer. And I tried this only once, and I'll let you know why. No, I tried this actually twice. So I tried this twice, and I couldn't use it anymore, and I'll let you know why. It's way too cold out. My skin is way too dry. As I've mentioned, my skin has just been freaking out in the cold weather. It's pretty much been snowing non-stop or on and off for the last month. Definitely the last week and a half. We actually just got snow this morning. And it's like my skin just doesn't know how to react to it. So even though this is a hydrating, like a more hydrating pore filling primer, it still is way too drying for me. I used this just on its own one day, so my cheeks looked so dry throughout the day, so did my chin, and so did right here in between my brows, which typically happens. Those are my dry areas. It just looked so, oh god, so bad. There was dry patches. It was disgusting. The skin still looked poreless. Like, the skin does look poreless with this primer. It does a great job. It's just way too drying right now. So then I tried it with an oil. I mixed it in with the Tarte Maracuja oil, and it worked better, but I still saw that it was just a little bit too drying, and I don't think the oil worked well with this. It didn't look bad, but it didn't necessarily look good. This retails for $18. You can find this in Sephora. I want to try this again in the summer when I'm not so crazy dry, and I think it will work better for me then. So right now this is like an product only because I didn't really get to use it because I can't at this point. But I'm really excited that we got this in the box, and I cannot wait till it gets warmer so that I can use this. I'm just still so excited for this product. Next product is from Sol de Janeiro. It actually kind of matches my eyeshadow today, using the BH Cosmetics palette. This is their Coco Cabana cream. This retails for $20, and this still smells like fresh baked cookies. This is so fragrant. I actually have not been using this often. I tried it on in my unboxing, and the scent did kind of dissipate as I moved it into the skin, but honestly it is just so fragrant that it hurts my, like, I have a headache right now from smelling it once. It looks like a good cream. It hydrated the back of my hand and like on my feet when I tried it, but it's just way too fragrant for me to use. So I'm gonna pass this on to like my mom or a friend because I just can't. They always over fragrance their products. I also tried their Bum Bum cream and it smelled so good. Like, this still smells good, but I have the cap on and I can still smell it. Like, it's so freaking fragrant that I can't use it. It gives me a headache. So this is also like kind of an product because like it wasn't bad. Like, I don't think it's a bad product. I just personally can't use it because it's too fragrant. Okay, and the last product before I lose all of my light is from Nude Sticks. This is the Magnetic Luminous Eye Color in the shade Copper Foil. I love this product. This may be the product that I love the most out of anything in the box. This retails for $24, and it is basically an eye crayon, like a jumbo eye crayon. I'm going to put it on the back of my hand here. It is beautiful. So I have used this crayon pretty much any way I can think, on its own as an eyeshadow, blended in, and as an eyeliner, and let me tell you, I love it any way you use it. The Nude Sticks formula, oh god, I can still smell that cream. Why, Sol de Janeiro? Why do you make it so fragrant? I can't. It's so much. So I have been really loving this eye pencil. I just put like a sharpener on the bottom here because I have a magnetic lip pencil that came with it. But this is great. It is really, really, really creamy. So when you blend it out on the eyes, it just keeps its pigmentation, but just gives the most beautiful metallic like wash onto the lids. It is amazing, and once this dries down, it does not move. Like, I use this as an eyeliner, and usually like when I use eyeshadows as eyeliners, they sometimes start to come off, but this did not. This did not at all. It just sticks down and stays there. It's like almost waterproof. It's kind of hard to get off at night, but I really, really like it. I think the color is absolutely beautiful, and I've used it also as an eyeliner, like on my waterline, and it's so beautiful. It stays all day no matter where you put it on the eyes, and it just gives the most beautiful coppered foiled look. I really love this so much, and I've always been curious about Nude Sticks because it just looks like such a cool, fun brand like Milk Makeup, and now that I've tried this, I can definitely say it is such a fun, cool brand, and I want to pick up a lot more. This is so good for anyone who's like on the go. I think this is so good. This is definitely a thumbs up for me. So that was everything I got in my box this month. The total was something crazy, like over $100. I don't know how the themes relate to the products, but we're just gonna go with that. Overall, I think this was a pretty good month's box. I'm really happy, even though I didn't like the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and I was not really able to use the Sol de Janeiro cream or the primer. I'm still really happy we got them in the box because I'm really excited to be able to try them later on and to have been able to try them now. So I think this month's box was definitely a winner for me. I liked a majority of the products I got in my box, and I was really just excited to try anything that I didn't really like. So yeah guys, that completes this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!